He came to me because he couldn't stop hearing gunfire, even in his own kitchen. That's how he described it. It's not in my head, document. It's there, outside. His name was Corporal Daniel Reese, 31. 2 tours in Afghanistan. He wasn't shaking. He wasn't crying. He looked like a man who'd already survived something worse than pain. Silence. If you stay with me till the end, you'll understand why some soldiers never really come home, even when they're sitting right in front of you. Daniel's wife said he hadn't slept for weeks. He'd sit on the floor of the living room, back against the wall, eyes on the door. When he did fall asleep, he'd wake up drenched in sweat, sometimes holding his breath, like he'd been hiding underwater. He once told me the rain bothered him, said it sounded too much like shrapnel hitting the metal roofs in Kabul. Even the ticking of a kitchen clock made him flinch, too close to the rhythm of gunfire. He carried a small metal box everywhere. Inside were his medals, a folded flag, and a photo. 5 soldiers standing in front of a Humvee, all smiling. He touched that photo like it was something sacred. When I asked about them, he said, quietly, 4 of them didn't come back. By the 3rd week, I realized what he was really hearing. Not the war. The guilt. He'd been the one driving when the convoy hit an IED. He survived. They didn't. And every night since, he said he could still hear their voices calling him by name, like echoes trapped in the desert wind. We tried everything. Medication, EMDR, breathing work. He did everything right. Showed up on time. Took notes. Even smiled when he didn't have to. But there was always something behind his eyes. That look soldiers get when they realize the battle didn't end. It just moved inside their head. One session, I told him something I wish I hadn't. I said, "The only way out is through. You have to face it." He nodded. Didn't say a word. The next appointment, he didn't show. That happens sometimes. PTSD is unpredictable. But when I called, his wife answered. Her voice was calm, too calm. She said, "He finally slept, doctor." I didn't ask what she meant. I already knew. They found him in the garage. The box was open beside him. The photo on his chest. His note said only 3 words. It got quiet. I still think about that line. Because in a way, he wasn't wrong. The noise stopped, but so did everything else. I told myself I did my job. I followed protocol. But sometimes, late at night, when I'm driving home and the radio cuts to static, I hear the faint echo of his voice in my head. It's not in my mind, document. It's right here. And for a moment, it is. Because maybe some of the wars my patients bring me never really leave. If you're still watching, take care of your sleep. Take care of your mind. And if these stories stay with you, you might want to subscribe, because the next one might sound a little too familiar.